At the University of Johannesburg, registration of new students was briefly halted by a group of students protesting that they were not being allowed to register because they didn't have the financial means to do so. These students had not received funding from the National Students Financial Aid Scheme, NSFAS. NSFAS says they budget to assist with loans and bursaries for those who qualify to study at tertiary level from poor, working class backgrounds will be in excess of 9 billion rand in 2014. And will help 430 students, but this will only assist 1 out of every 2 students that achieved high enough grades to enter a South African university.
Yeah, the protest started on Monday when also our registration for our new first years started. The reason for the protest is that there is currently not enough money to provide for all students that are in need, to provide for them a NSFAS bursary. The NSFAS bursary comes actually from the Department of Education, and it is provided to the university according to certain criteria that is prescribed by the department. Now, the University of Johannesburg, from its own pocket, provides for 30 million in addition to what we get from the state.
Business Day reported on Friday that Higher Education and Training Minister Blade Nzimande responded to mounting protest over the lack of government funding for post-matric studies at universities and colleges, saying the financial aid scheme for students from poor and working class backgrounds was one of the department's major success stories. The NSFAS received an additional 1 billion rand late last year from the National Skills Fund in a bid to reduce the 2013 and 2014 shortfall so students could continue to receive financial assistance. Dumo Ntyikala, provincial chair of the South African Students' Congress, Sasco, in KwaZulu-Natal, says while they appreciate the boost, Sasco will continue to fight for access to free higher education for all those who achieve the grades required for university-level studies.
We will continue to demand, because our understanding is that education was made part of the ATAX priorities by government, like health and other important priorities out of the 5. Equally, education was part. We are going to heighten our struggle for free education, and part of which heightening the struggle for free education is ensuring that we continue to be radical, we continue to be aggressive in terms of our demands, but in a peaceful and organized manner. Even in institutions whereby students feel they are not affected, we are going to encourage them to pledge solidarity.
The NSFAS estimates in the region of 20 billion rand will be needed every year in order to provide adequate financial assistance to students from low-income families. I'm Zukiswa Zimela, reporting for Business Day and Financial Mail.